Attestation it mainly applies to people who do not understand the English language. In other words, when someone is being employed, especially in a foreign country, let's say a Congolese person is being employed here in Uganda, there has to be an attestation document, and that document should be produced either by a magistrate or the office of a magistrate or a judge. Reason for this is because for a document to be attested, it should be official. In accordance with section 26, attestation legally means that someone who is entering into a contract of service does not understand or cannot understand or read or write the language in which the contract of service is being written. So therefore, let us also go to wages. Every employer, in accordance with section 40, Seal of the Employment Act 2006, has a duty to employ or to give duties to their employees. This should have been stipulated from word go in relation to the employment of service. When I am working for you as an employee and you're the employer, I should know my parameters. I should know where my work starts, what my duties are. So in other words, for me to earn your wages, I must do the duties that you, the employer, are giving me in relation to section 40. Therefore, there are certain situations where I may not be able to do the work diligently, or I may not be able to carry my duties in relation to the time I'm supposed to be given. These are what we call exceptions or unavoidable circumstances. These look at things like accidents, a force majeure, which means an act of God, meaning maybe the weather could have stopped me from doing the work. So let us also go to wages part of an employee. An employee is entitled to receiving wages under the Employment Act 2006. Not every employment contract is going to be formal under parastatal or UNRA or URA. So everyone is working for a wage. So every employee is entitled to a wage. We also look at the exceptional circumstances of the death of an employee. Whatever happens to the amount of wage or the amount of money or salary that the institution owed you before you died, or the private organization you're working for. This is very simple. According to section 42, it states that the moment you as an employee you die, or an employee dies in general, then all the wages or all the salary that was owed to you by the company, or if you died before your time of salary was being paid, then your legal representatives or your heir are the ones who are going to benefit from your remuneration or your wage. So this basically means that your salary will not be eaten by the company, so guys, don't worry about it. These companies are very formal. In accordance with the rights and duties of an employee, we'll look at section 51. Let's look at the working hours of an employee. An employee, in accordance with section 51 of the Employment Act 2006, should not work for more than 48 hours, and more so should not work for more than 6 days a week. Most government bodies or most working places all over Kampala or in Uganda give people a working days of 5 days. Let's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Some of them extend into Saturday, but you should not exceed 6 days. This is because even the Employment Act, the framers of this act, believed that people should be able to rest. People should be able to go and